Once bursting with life, right now this property is left deserted. Its long-gone residents were once involved in agriculture in the rural French commune where their house is located. Their names were Mr. Pierrot and Mrs. Odette. Besides their passion for their profession, they had a preference for traveling to tropical destinations and islands, and in particular they loved the underwater life. This is as the day of today still brightly reflected within the walls of their former home. As the couple grew older, their health deteriorated. In the end, both passed away around 9 years ago, leaving a fulfilled and joyful life behind them. Today we take a look at the life that used to take place here, as we take you on a new special discovery of ours in French lands. So guys, we're on our way to actually the first place we have done today. We've made some pictures at a beautiful castle, and right now this is actually a place completely discovered by ourselves, and we already checked it 2 days ago. It's widely opened and we are gonna document, and everything is left inside.
Yeah, it was a big surprise to find actually, and I'm gonna tell you it's very beautiful inside. So we're gonna make our way over here. Quickly grab the camera. There comes Moreno.
Yes, we made it, buddy.
So good so far.
And it's still completely opened like it was 2 days ago. So that's good news.
The exact same opening.
Well, have a look at the outside. I discovered this place in Google Maps on Street View, and it was surrounded by vegetation, so I was like, I'm almost 100% positive that it is actually abandoned. And what we did 2 days ago is we literally went inside right over here, and it's widely open and completely furnished. Wow, typical French entrance as well. All right, bro. There we go again.
Right. Let's get in.
Very excited to show this place. Put off my sunglasses and let's start the explore. Okay, so we made our way inside in this very tiny and cozy kitchen. Actually, at first sight we thought this place was just a regular house, but we found out that this was an actual farm and the people used to be farmers.
Yeah, because the place is actually pretty big, to be honest. Well, they had a very tiny kitchen, but as you can tell, in the kitchen, everything is left. Have a look over here.
Oh wow, yeah.
Coffee maker.
Exactly, the coffee machine. Some scissors for in the garden. A lot of cutlery here on the shelf.
And over here, washing table. And well, it is so decayed. There are cobwebs everywhere.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'm just gonna give it a quick try to open it up. And to be honest, unfortunately, we forgot our gloves inside of the car, and we don't want to go outside again and then grab them.
It will be too conspicuous for the local villages.
So I'm just gonna give this a try.
Because we want to make sure to show you everything we can.
Well, and then it's locked.
No, I think it's like to the right side. Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah.
So, what's actually inside?
A sponge, just...
Yeah, a sponge. Just some things to do their dishes actually, because this shelf is located right beneath the sink. And on the other side there is also some soap. But yeah, just some normal things you would expect from a little kitchen. You can see that place looks quite moldy.
And I guess it is, but yeah. We wear a mask, so we must be safe.
Over here, the two ovens and the furnace to cook all their meals. And then imagine, it was definitely a very small farming family which was sitting here around the dining table. Also look here at the pillows. It's actually a ship.
Man, they must be sea lovers. Look at the table.
Yeah.
You already saw it? Shells, ships.
Yeah, literally the sailor team is everywhere.
So over here we have a cabinet, and I can open it up like this. Completely filled.
I really like this porcelain set. It's quite unique. I do not remember seeing something like this before. And it's actually really cool how the place is widely open, but there is almost no vandalism.
No, not at all. I mean, some of the things already opened, you can tell that somebody looked into it, but after all, no vandalism.
You can definitely conclude that the French population has a lot of respect for most of the abandoned places. Some plates over here, some liquor. This is actually a very tiny bottle of port wine.
Oh yeah.
From Portugal.
Porto.
And this also looks Portuguese. Well, I will tell you one very nice thing. And that is that I think these people had a connection with Spain or Portugal. Because we're about to find many plates from different regions in the Iberian Peninsula. And I can guarantee you that they love traveling and maybe even had ancestors or family there.
We never know, but we can definitely conclude it. Then right over here, actually this looks pretty modern.
There was a razor,
some batteries, and I don't know what this is.
Maybe a passport.
Yeah, it looks like.
Or some pictures.
Used to be inside, but
there's nothing left anymore of it. What would actually be in the middle one?
Alright, this is a tricky one again. Safety first. Do you think I can open it up? I think it's stuck.
I really don't know, man.
No, it's stuck. Better leave it. I don't want to break it.
Of course, we don't want that. Well,
there is a cabinet over here. It looks pretty strange, doesn't it? Okay.
What's that? It's It's like some glass platelets with shells.
Yeah.
Man,
yeah.
they definitely loved the beach.
The
They had
beach, indeed.
a crab ornament, so that's why we call this place the Crab House. There are sailor things, and they love the Iberian Peninsula, so I think they love beaches, it's obvious. They were living the French countryside life, but besides that, they just love going to the beach, which is not very close from where we are now, in the center of France.
So yeah, this definitely could have been true. I mean, that's a good conclusion of you. And then actually right next to the kitchen is pretty strange. We have this bathroom.
It's such left in a pristine condition. Unbelievable. It's always hard to believe for some people how everything can be so untouched, but it's literally the way we found it.
Yeah, I mean, we just walked right in, as you can tell at the beginning of the video.
The people died of old age.
Yeah, also because of this, I mean, this is for somebody that, yeah, you can guess it yourself.
Incontinence. What's actually right behind the door? Oh, this is like one of those actor chairs.
Oh yeah.
You remember it from Portugal?
Yeah. And then right in here are some perfumes and yeah, just some makeup equipment, let's say like that.
Looks like some medicine from the pharmacy here too.
And I don't know if I can walk past it because I see a mud over there. Well, not so afraid of them. Okay, I want to see if there are still clothes left.
Yeah, I'm really curious, but I think that there are still clothes in the wardrobe. Huh? They're not.
No?
No, the wardrobe is empty.
Oh yeah.
Very, very contradictory to the other parts of the house.
Yeah, indeed. The only thing that's left is a pocket roller and a hairdryer.
Alright, okay. Well, have a look. Over there is also an alarm clock. And the little lamp there against the wall, it's really cute.
Yeah. And I guess over here are medicines.
You think it was a medicine shaft?
Yes, it was.
Oh, completely full.
So yeah.
Man, so many medicines. Actually pretty sad to see that. I think the past inhabitants had a bad health conditions in their last years of life.
And this is a big list.
Yeah,
it's like the days they had to take it.
Hypertension, it's saying over here. And maybe because they wrote so many things down, maybe they also had like, they forgot things.
Yeah,
because,
Alzheimer.
For example, yeah. Man, so many. And then there was also this crucifix here on the wall being displayed. And yeah, the people were definitely religious farmers. Back in the days, religion in France was a very important subject. Actually, here on top of this cabinet there is like this tree trunk with some flowers. It's a pretty nice ornament. And then this is just where all the power would come from. And actually, right down beneath it,
this liquor bottle, and as you can see, the liquor should have come out of his pee-wee.
And probably not everyone knows what this is, this statue, but this is a very famous Belgium statue in Brussels, and they call it 𝗦𝘁cie𝗿𝘆𝗹. And that's basically the translation of a boy who
is peeing.
Exactly. And it was a liquor dispenser, so that means that liquor would have been inside and yeah, would come out of his pee-wee, like Raymond said.
You just had to press in the back. It would be very funny if there was still someone inside.
Yeah. Very, very hilarious would that have been. Wear some cork and just some tools. And then we are actually going to the living room, and you will finally understand why we called this home the House of the Crab. Have
Well.
a look. It's just a time capsule, and here on the wall it is.
𝗦𝘁cie𝗿𝘆𝗹𝗶.
A stuffed crab on the wall. Full of cobwebs too. Have we actually ever found like a stuffed crab like this?
No, I mean not in such a pristine condition. It's
Very,
actually-
very cool.
Yeah, very cool indeed.
Actually also very uncommon to find in
Yeah.
that case.
Well, they were definitely sea lovers.
Look over here.
Stove fireplace.
Yeah, there's a heater for the room. Some trophies. It's saying 87. Oh, it's actually with soccer or football, and the trophy it's dated from 1987.
And then look on top.
Oh, shrimp. Man,
Some other sea ornaments.
I'm actually very curious if we will also find some jellyfish.
That would be really cool.
We found shells, we found shrimps, we found crabs. Jellyfish is left. SpongeBob, where are you?
Well, maybe on your left. I also saw something.
Oh, no jellyfish. Oh, look
But
at the
other
webs
fishes.
too. Yeah, some other fishes. And that's actually a real sand.
Television over here.
The plants
Plants.
haven't been watered for a long time.
Indeed, indeed. And watch out, my friend, because...
Oh yeah, I was very, very close in hitting the cobwebs. Man,
And you can tell that
I
it's...
almost forgot how untouched the place is.
Yeah.
So what we just talked about is all the different parts in the Iberian Peninsula. They are displayed on all these plates. Have a look. Gibraltar, Barbados.
Corfu.
They definitely love traveling.
Yeah, for
Also
sure.
in Greece and other European countries.
So definitely inside of Europe, but they love traveling.
And the tropical ones.
Look, you completely overrun it.
Yeah, well, no jellyfish yet, but there is this spiky fish, and we found it before in a Belgium home, which was a real-time capsule, abandoned since 2005, completely untouched. And if you haven't seen that video, check it out right on top over here.
That was indeed also very, very untouched. The place was beautiful. Well, what else actually to find? I mean, a painting over there and a ship again. They love the sea. You can tell, man. No doubts about that anymore. Sofa over here.
And then it would just sit there on the sofa. There would be this table in the middle with all the remote controls and the telephones.
Some liquor.
And they would just be spending their time watching television. Why did they actually place the table like this?
I was also asking the same. I mean, it's pretty strange, huh?
Yeah, it really is.
Well, and yet again, on the wall, the paintings.
Man, you almost start thinking that the man actually would have been a sailor or something.
Yeah. And by the way, look at the beautiful curtains beside the decay and the cobwebs. But the curtains is actually,
Pretty elegant
yeah, indeed, very royal.
for just a house next to a farm.
Indeed.
You won't expect something like that.
And then right over here,
There's a built-in cabinet. And let's check it out. My gosh. Literally everything is still inside. There's also some books over here. Some jars. Probably have been for canned food. And there's
some other ornaments. Let's see, wallet, purse, small bag, indeed.
And this is actually really farmer style. I mean, these red and white squared, how do you call them?
Well, I don't know the exact pronouncement of it. Well, if you know it, just leave it down in the comment section. Because again, really curious, and we don't know how to say it.
And the last thing in this room is actually this cabinet. Have a look, there's even a model ship left inside.
Again, some sea ornaments, crab, star, shrimp again. Small Eiffel Tower.
There are so many things inside.
Yeah.
By the way, where? Oh, here's the Eiffel Tower. Yeah, I forgot to pan it out.
Let's see if there is still something down here. Oh yeah, there is. Some liquor bottles.
They definitely loved to drink some nice liquor on a free Saturday night.
Okay, so we're gonna have a look what is inside over here. Well, this one is pretty plain.
And quite empty too.
And what is in the middle?
Oh, there is still something inside, some glasses. Might have been for the liquor we showed previously. Maybe some ice creams inside of these ones.
And over there, even some money.
Where?
Isn't it? Isn't this like some capsule? Oh no, it was. But it's emptied out.
Oh yeah, there used to be coins inside, you mean? Actually, have a look also on the key openings of these cabinet.
Cobwebs. Well, I'm sorry, my friend. I'm just gonna do it very peacefully. And you can tell it's empty.
Yeah.
Okay, so inside of the living room was also this room. What is it? Is it the bathroom?
Yeah, it was a very tiny bathroom. Oh yeah, there's even a shower over here in the left corner. And actually also a toilet. But it's all very, very small and there's a lot of cobwebs. So this is as far as I'm gonna go. I'm sorry, but I definitely don't want my head completely crowded in spiderwebs.
It is already, so you can do it.
Alright, well, as you can see over here, we can go to the basement. And there is also a staircase going up. And we assume it's to an attic, but let's save that for later, man, because there will be a lot of cobwebs. And we need a stick to make our way and
Down
bend
to the
through it.
basement, indeed. So let's go over here. Yet another door over here.
And this one is also completely full of cobwebs. Oh wow. So I think this would have been definitely the main entrance, man. Don't you think so?
Yeah, it looks like, huh?
Over here they would hang up their jackets. Some flower ornaments as well. And what's this thing actually? I'm looking at it all the time, but I still
don't
cannot
know.
relate what it was used for.
No, me neither. It looks like 𝗦𝘁cie𝗿𝘆𝗶. But then...
Definitely some plants, but...
yeah.
Hmm.
The only thing I see now is that plant and that spiders, so...
Yeah, so if anyone knows how this thing ended up here and what it exactly is, what sort of plant,
leave it down in the comment section.
exactly.
Then this over here is pretty strange. There is another kitchen area. Why? Do you think two families lived inside of here?
Could have been the case, or maybe one part was from the son and daughters and the other one from the man and the woman. Oh, I already feel cobwebs, man.
Yeah.
I think
see it.
again this is...
Ooh, big spider! On your left, on your left.
Really?
Yeah.
There it is.
There.
Oh yeah, well... Hi little friends, we're not here to harm you. But just leave us alone.
Well, salute, I'm out.
Some pots and pans here too. And I'm curious, let's do the fridge test and see if there's anything left inside. Well,
Emptied out?
completely empty, yeah.
Well, actually, I think the freezer is also pretty empty.
Yeah, exactly.
But I want to see one thing. The date on these. Heineken. Dutch beer.
Dutch beer representing the Netherlands. So let's see, man. Probably on the bottom here somewhere.
No, it isn't. This is hard. Well, it looks pretty nasty from the inside. But
It's nasty anyways.
yeah, true. Heineken is not the best beer. Sorry for the Heineken lovers. Damn, this is hard. No.
I think it's somewhere on the sides.
No, man, I can't find it. Well, at least I don't speak French, so no, I'm sorry.
So there was no expiry date to be found, but let's show you another beautiful bedroom. And this one's even more beautiful than the other one. Have a look. It's actually a really beautiful room. They even had curtains so they could close it and just had that private part. There's a chair over here. Man.
Well,
I don't remember seeing a bedroom like this.
No. And I guess you can say that an elderly woman lived inside of here because of this chair and then right over there. You see it?
Yeah.
By the way, crowded with cobwebs again. But yeah, you can tell that it was an elderly woman.
Over here, also a nice vanity. Is there actually still something in these small buckets?
No.
Sadly stolen, I think.
Yeah, I think it has been stolen indeed.
It definitely was left behind one day.
Yeah, for sure.
It would have been a ring inside. Oh, 18 carats, so it was gold or silver.
Pretty sad. Well, what is inside of here? I'm just gonna do it like this. Okay. I'm sorry for the wait, but safety first.
Exactly, we don't want to touch we don't want to touch them all with our bare hands.
The watch over here. Is there a brand? 𝗦𝘁cie. Okay. I think we're about to find some personal files.
I really hope so. At least I want to know the name of the people.
Well, at
A
least
picture would even be nicer, but...
I can tell you this. This is also real gold.
Oh man, some jewelry.
No. I can't touch too much, so... No, nail set.
Alright man, let's just leave it.
Yeah.
I think we're not gonna find anything in these rooms, but over here there was a beautiful fireplace too. A bag. And I'm actually really curious, as in the other bedroom there was nothing left inside of the wardrobe. Is there still something left inside of this one? Also completely
Empty.
emptied out, but why?
I mean,
Why
why
is
the
literally
clothes?
all their stuff left behind?
Except the clothes.
Yeah,
It's pretty strange, huh?
and
Pretty
very
strange.
contradictory.
Yeah. Well,
Have a look at this.
These are very detailed, huh?
They are giving each other a kiss. That's so cool, dude. Oh, over here was actually another cabinet.
And this one is filled.
Yeah, completely. No clothes, but a lot of kitchen tools. But why? Over here. I really don't know.
No, me neither.
And this might have been a very old picture of them on the farm. Looks like they were having a great time. Have a look. Might have been a family, but not sure of that. Just assuming it. Dog. And then this part of the room. Again, the nice curtains. Similar ones as they were over there, but again, the wardrobe. It's empty. So and so strange. So we actually just found the name of the family, at least the woman who lived inside, and tell them what's the name.
Odette.
Odette. Very
So,
French name though.
Yeah, indeed. It's a very French name. Madame Odette.
Klaar daarvoor?
Ja, met mijn masker even doen, ja. Ja, je masker is hevig, man. Ik
Ja,
zweer.
ik weet het. Dat denk ik ook wel hoor.
Ik krijg echt altijd ik hoop echt niet dat je dat gaat horen op camera, omdat we niet zo'n sterk geluid hebben.
Ja, jawel met je neus, dat heb ik al nageluisterd, dat hoor je de hele tijd.
Dat is kut, man. Daar kan er niks aan doen. Ik moet ademhalen. Maar ik doe hem anders wel wat losser.
So we actually just found the name of the family, at least the woman who lived inside, and tell them what's the name.
Odette.
Odette. Very
So,
French name though.
Yeah, indeed. It's a very French name. Madame Odette.
So we wanted to check out the stairs going up, but it's not only completely full of cobwebs, but also there it's just barricaded. I mean, a lot of bags. What's that actually? It's wallpaper. There is also a blanket, so yeah, I just think we gotta skip it, and it does not look very promising anyway.
No, not at all.
Maybe it's even closed over there on the top.
No. So, the basement.
Yeah, that's one thing we gonna do.
Okay, first I need something. We will be right back.
Black Friday deal, only $20 for Raymond's denim jackets.
Alright, I just found me a broom and let's go to the basement.
Let's see what we can find in the dungeon. Full of cobwebs.
There we go. Oh, it's so covered and crowded. Don't you want to go first?
No, thank you. All yours, man.
Sorry. God damn it. Well, at least I need a light. That will be very handy. I love my job. Okay, well, it's worth it, at least.
Man, I don't regret a second we came to the basement.
Well,
Have you seen the massive wine cellars over there in the corner?
yeah, really cool, huh?
Wow, that's
And-
very, very cool.
One thing is actually pretty cool. As you can tell, over there, some fresh can of wine.
Man, yeah, there is, oh, and it's still,
Dripping.
whoa, red wine. It's a very, very cool find. Look at these massive iron barrels.
Alright, if it's still dripping, then I want to see one thing.
Oh, no, it's not wine, man, it's oil. Do you really think it's wine? It smells like oil. Oh no, it's wine.
Well, there's one way to find out. I do this for you.
So let's smell it. The look on your face speaks volumes, man. So what is this? Oil or
Oil.
wine? Oil.
Yeah, oil.
That's what I was already smelling. Unfortunately, it would have been very odd as well for red wine to be in iron barrels. I mean, normally they are just stored in wooden barrels.
We are just so overexcited that we are in France and we find barrels in a basement.
Yeah, it's
just
pretty
it.
uncommon. In Portugal, you find it in almost every abandoned house or farm. But
Yeah.
overall, it's actually a pretty spacious basement.
Yeah, indeed.
At least much bigger than I thought. Freezer over here.
Oh,
Some liquor. And what did you find, Raymond?
I should tell. Much bigger than you thought.
Man, have you also seen this over here? I think this was definitely to transport all their farming products.
Yeah, and then actually right over there in the wall, you see it? It was an old stone oven.
Oh yeah. Man, this basement holds many mysteries.
But I'm gonna grab my broom again, because if you look right behind you,
No way, dude.
yeah, this is big. And, ooh, this is a tricky one.
But
Here we go.
it's worth it. Oh damn.
It just feels so fascinating to be the first ones to explore this place.
Yeah.
At the same time, so satisfying and scary, but also very cool.
This is very, very cool. I think the basement is my favorite room.
Yeah.
Have a look. All the water bottles. Wow. What a time capsule. Harry got theirs as canned food. Liquor. All left to rot in the cold basement
Indeed, indeed.
underneath this farmhouse. Mate, there's yet even more.
Canned food.
Apricots, cherries. Look at this. All the cans with vegetables. That's really crazy. And the asperges. And then over there is actually the wine. And also the big bottle they used to store the wine. Which we find a lot in Italy and also in Portugal. And the bottles, they are all empty, so they definitely love drinking.
Yeah.
Man. Oh, that was actually a tiny work part over there.
Well, speaking about the work part, if we go back upstairs again, we actually go to the farm part. And that is also pretty satisfying. Let's go.
Yeah, man, let's go. Okay, so the last thing which is left for us to show you is actually the farm part, which
Ja.
is...
Raakt er heel weinig over. Zo. Ik zou het chillen echt
Dat is
millimeter.
echt laag ook. So actually the last part which is left to show you is the little barn part Raymond talked about with you. So have a look at this room. It's actually a very, very nice room.
Yeah. Actually, it looks like yet another, yeah,
I mean, this was
main
like,
room part. It's not a barn, you know?
it was like this part when they were at the farm and they wanted to take a break. They came to this room.
The chill room.
Exactly.
Well, chill. We have some days over here.
Again, sailing. And yeah, calendar, but there is not a date on it. Nope.
And actually, the table, if you look at it,
It's from a sewing machine.
Indeed.
But the sewing machine itself is not present anymore.
No, it's gone.
Okay. Then there was a heater as well over here. Well,
No clothings left?
Nope. Also
Strange.
an empty one. Very, very strange. Because the pencils and everything are still left.
Literally everything, indeed. Oh, what is that, by the way?
Oh.
Ah, that's nasty. Isn't it a dead salamander, yeah?
Yeah, it's a dead lizard. Have a look.
Well, then over here on the wall, this is actually pretty sad. This must have been the dog.
Oh yeah, this was definitely their pet. Man, so many things with sailing again.
Yeah.
Also look at this, Raymond. It was hand woven.
Child, I guess.
Yeah,
Or at
it's a
least a
mother with
lady.
her child.
Oh yeah.
What's inside of this?
All the bags.
Oh yeah, the plastic bags to go to the supermarket, for
Indeed,
example.
indeed. And then over here is yet another watch with crocodile print. That's pretty cool.
What would have been inside of this?
Well, I think you had to put stuff inside like that, you know? You can't open it up.
Some files or something, for example.
Yes, indeed.
So, I'm really curious what this actually is. Looks like those were some house rules or something.
Yeah, indeed. Des consent à sa femme. I have no clue. Sa mousse a préparé le café.
Okay, so prepare the coffee.
Signete recyclage a utilisé
Yeah, well, I can translate it. I mean, it's saying you can watch some television. If you are searching for croissant, they read my wife. Just make fun and prepare some coffee. And the fence, it's open all the time, 24/7. And if you want to get inside, just give me a call. So maybe they also hold guests here.
Yeah, indeed, indeed.
Like a little guest house or something, I don't know.
Well, yeah, could have been.
Very, very strange.
And then this clock is very beautiful.
It is. And what's this? Another calendar here? Oh, 2012. The last date.
That's 8 years. So you can tell the place has just been widely open and decay starts to come over and come over very quickly. Okay, and then right over here, right next to this room, was the actual barn. Let's have a look. And this is what I was talking about. Talking about the equipment over here and all the tools.
Man, there's a lot. Oh, also here the drying lines for the laundry and everything.
Completely covered with cobwebs.
Yeah, this was definitely like the workshop.
Indeed.
Man. All the rusty metal tools and appliances. I still find it so strange how all these things are left behind.
Yeah.
And the clothes have been taken away.
Well, talking about clothes, there was one jacket.
Oh yeah, the farmer's coat.
That's
Okay.
the only cloth piecing that is left.
Yeah, the only piece of cloth inside of the home. Again, dried dead plants. Well, some of the last rooms in the barn. And what is also very cool is that they also kept animals.
Yes,
Not in this part,
but
in the other part here, right next to the room. Have a look, you can tell by the hay and everything on the ground. Yeah. I think it were small animals. Maybe also some chickens.
indeed.
Maybe some pigs, I don't know. Okay, so time to take off the mask. And again, a great exploration and very cool that yet again I discovered a place myself on my own, 9 hours away from home. That's very, very special. In the end, it was a beautiful home, still also everything left behind. And we really want to thank Odette and her husband. We don't know his name. Maybe they also had children. We did not find any personal pictures, but it was a very beautiful home and a very enjoyable exploration. So we hope you enjoyed seeing this home. Never have been pictures online or videos. We were the very first ones, and hope you could appreciate that. If you did, you know the drill, guys. Please hit that like button, comment down below, subscribe to our channel also on top, and yeah, as always, we will see you on our next adventure. Peace out.